Colleague, it's Johnny Vitali.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got a... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The face is starting to welt up from those straights. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their... Whoa, wait a minute! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round. Hold that thought! Is the big shot, and down goes Ali! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Gotta wonder how... And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears they weathered... Hold it right there! Klitschko is dazed! A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, wait a minute. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. You don't want to trade shots. We know who has the power advantage, and we also hold that thought. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Incredible work rate. Off the chart. Hold that thought. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have... On to the 5th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The straight right just misses. Down goes Klitschko. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. That's once. He's got away with it. He can do it again.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Boy, there's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Couldn't land that jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. After what we saw in that last... There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has...